Hello, welcome back to Hades. Bonk. Hope everyone is doing fantastic tonight, or this afternoon, or morning, whatever time it is for you. Yes. Yeah, today we'll be farming more keepsakes and trying to regain that 12 streak I lost. Oh well. Yeah. Yeah, that was rough. Oh, one moment. Yeah, that was rough. Hopefully the audio levels are okay. Yeah, they seem fine. One moment. Yeah, they're fine. Yeah. Let's go ahead and begin the escape.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, last time we unlocked the aspect of Arthur, and it's really powerful. Ooh, Demeter.
I warn you, Zagreus, as not to make attempts to grow much closer with me thus. I'm much your elder, after all, and you're my little sprout. What say we keep it that way,
How about no?
Right now.
I guess.
Going in.
Yep, bonk. Yeah, just start off with a metric crap ton of health.
Master Chaos, I've returned.
Tell me something, son of Hades. If the one who called herself Persephone is back, then why do you continue to return? Respond.
Yeah, that is a legit question. Chaos may be very powerful, but he doesn't know everything. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why I'm streaming so early today, I just felt like it.
It seems I've developed something of a talent around breaking out of here. Or there, I mean, the underworld. So, it's become more of an official role for me, I guess.
Oh.
If escape shouldn't be possible, then someone needs to find the gaps.
Indeed. You shall visit with me still, despite accomplishing the principal object of your journey when first we met. Good.
Oh, adorable. I'll go with this one. The increased chance of rare boons. Yeah, I think it was with the twin fists that my streak died. Oh, nice! I didn't even expect to hit that one down there. Down and to the left. Well, as you can probably tell because the fact that I did another swing in that direction specifically. Nope, can't grab it. Honestly, yeah, not being able to find gold this early on in the game is not that big of a deal. However, being able to find rare and above boons this early in the game is a big deal and it's great. I mean, why would I go that way? I can't do it anyway. Oh.
A welcome sight.
Oh, well.
There's so much insufferable talk of peace up here, my kin. It is quite the relief to focus on much more important things with you.
We can switch to a different boon.
Let's see. Why not?
Hope Demeter won't mind.
Yeah, it's a high rarity, so might as well. And, yeah, I can't go to Charon anyway. Well, I mean, I can, but it'll be a waste of an encounter. Oh, come on.
A curse of chaos.
There it goes. Yeah, now I can get gold again. I've got a gold... I've called it gold coin, monies, oval. I just been calling it everything. Although I am quite fond of saying monies. Don't know why. Sisyphus. I'll go with Artemis. Sorry, Sisyphus.
Oh, this place.
Yes. Hell yeah, the damage resistance. I've become really tanky.
Hey, hold a moment, Zagreus. I could have sworn you were so close before, but now you're back? Must have tripped up just when victory was close at hand. It happens all the time. We'll get you out of there, you'll see.
Thank you. Your special is stronger and... Oh, which one to go with, actually? I'll go with the call.
Time to hunt.
The call can be pretty powerful. The special is more for laying down the aura anyway. Bonk.
Mine.
Hey boy. Darn laser dudes. Forgot what specifically those were called. There's something stones. Ow. So many. Oh, wait, Brimstone, that's it. And the big one is Doomstone. Yeah, that one I remember, but yeah, it's just weird. Well, there may be health bars right above their heads when I deal damage to them. Well, not if I just one-shot them, but... It's not like their name is also there like in Borderlands. Oh, right. What's this? An undiscovered artifact, huh? What could it be? Huh, I don't know. Your attack deals bonus damage equal to 5% of your current monies. Huh. Interesting.
Thanks, Daedalus.
So right now it's like just 5 extra damage. It's extra damage, I guess.
No chance.
And I will be getting a lot more money. Darn projectile shooting things. There we go.
Not yet.
Worthless wretches.
Making me waste time. Ow, hi. Eyelash. Yeah, I played some more RoboQuest today, and I did play some, Gunfire Reborn last night. Comparing the two, RoboQuest is much faster paced. From what I can tell.
Show me, Charon.
The thing is, Gunfire Reborn is relatively... is moderately paced as well, but... RoboQuest is much more, like, Quake-like, I guess. Oh, piss! get a hold on to the money. Come on. Oh, Electo.
I gotta ask, how come you keep on showing up, Redblood? I thought you would have had enough beatings by now.
Shouldn't I ask you the same thing?
Well, you know, I've come to enjoy these visits with you so much, Electo, that I've made it something of a regular routine. Form good habits and then stick to them, I say.
You call this a good habit, huh?
Yes.
Maybe for me it is. Well, come here all you like, and I will be here waiting every single time. About once every 3 times, anyway.
Oh, you're approaching me? Instead of running away, you're walking straight towards me. Lots of projectiles. Ah! Did not expect that one. Oh! Kind of forgot about that. Ooh, excuse me. Nah, how about you bleed? Bonk. Doom, that's how. Ah, that's great.
She's tough.
Not really.
This can grow even stronger now.
Well, I mean, she did actually deal damage to me, but still.
Till next time, Topless.
Yeah, I have like no boobs. Only 2. It's a bit rough, but I'll make it work. I hope. Ooh, Hermes. Bonk. That was a good dodge on my part. Oh, so that's what the lightning under my feet is. I remember wondering about that a couple streams back.
Lord Hermes.
Did Artemis manage to locate you already, boss? She's pretty good at that, I have to say. I'm faster, but she's fast. She's pretty fast, all right.
Nice. Yeah, it's the near miss thing I have. I'll go with side hustle.
Time to pick up the pace.
Ooh, Eurydice.
Onward.
I'll upgrade rarity actually. Oh, ooh. Hell yeah, they're having a duet.
Why, Zagreus, how wonderful to see you here. Eurydice and I, we have been catching up for all the time we spent apart.
Oh. Oh wow.
Yeah, so if you would excuse us for a little while, hun. I'm not finished catching up with him just yet.
Oh.
But first, before you go,
Adorable. Come on, primary. Ah, poo. Oh well.
Till next time.
bye, hun.
Oh. That's awesome. I helped them reconnect. Ah, if only spawned in like half a second later. I do have a lot of health just from the get-go. Kind of great. Means I can focus less on gathering the centaur hearts. Oh, I can't just slice those projectiles.
Gods grant me strength.
Go with chaos.
All right.
Ow.
In the name of Hades. Hate to be ungrateful here.
Thanks, perhaps.
Oh. Yeah, none of these. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad.
Witch's circle.
Oh, that one can't be sliced. Oh, so they're a shield. I probably should have gone with the, I can't remember. Either way, that's one encounter done.
Not what I need right now.
This one, I guess. Yeah, I am in no condition to do Erebus. Hello. Don't know if I'm even able to. I might require 10 heat, which I don't have. Well, I didn't set up, I mean. So slow. Yeah, I should have done the one that made coin more valuable. Oh well.
The power of the gods.
We all make mistakes. So many... My eyes, like, some hairs bothering my eye. It's really annoying.
Delicious.
Oh, I'm gonna have to deal with the boss slow. That'll be fine. I have a lot of health and damage resistance, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Neck holding up.
Sounds like it's going pretty good then. Oh boy. Yeah, the minion spawner is probably the worst one to deal with me moving slow. That'll be fine. Because I just can't deal with them. I can't deal with them before they hatch from their skeleton egg. Because yes, skeletons come from eggs. I think. Oh wow! Launched it right into the shell? The magic conch shell. Oh, magic conch shell, what should I do to beat Lerny? Nothing. What a great episode. I mean, a lot of just classic SpongeBob is just fantastic. Just the nature of it. Bonk. Lerny vanquished. Poor guy.
Any more heads you'd like chopped off? No?
So slow. Okay, just one more encounter and then I can move normal again. Oh.
Time to pick a fight.
Go with the hammer. Just stab. Oh boy. Ah, come on. There we go. So slow. Oh yeah. Speaking of SpongeBob, I remember there was a. Okay, now this will sound incredibly weird, but.
My Chaos Boon evolved a new effect.
Oh, interesting.
Sharpened.
Okay. There was like this figurine of Void from Berserk. And if you don't know Void, he's like the main, like the main guy in the God Hand. Probably like the leader. But yeah, this like figurine or something. Under his robe was just a spinal column. And then like a joke I saw was like, or was it something I just said? I can't remember. I just said it looks like he remembers chocolate. Which, yeah, SpongeBob is like the chocolate with nuts episode. Oh. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm taking a lot of damage. Need to be more careful. Ooh!
Don't make me laugh.
Yeah, I remember the Chocolate with Nuts episode was just hilarious, but I almost never saw it air on TV. That guy's so rich, he has a swimming pool in a swimming pool.
Fine, help yourself.
I made profit in health, I guess. Ooh, Patroclus. Patroclus. There.
Say, isn't that the Leafy right nearby? You've been through so much, don't you ever... You could just drink deeply of the River of Forgetfulness and be done with, no?
It has been rather tempting, yes. And I have taken sips from time to time.
Oh.
But I've some memories I'm not quite ready to give up on yet.
Oh.
All yours.
Thank you. Ooh. I'll go with Poseidon. Asterius? Yeah.
It would seem that the time for additional fun has arrived.
Ah yes, my favorite pastime. Getting butchered by a giant double-bladed axe. And sometimes trampled.
Ooh.
Then good. You have much to enjoy in store.
Nice. Ah! Nice. All the near misses. Oh, crap. I think the first time I heard that term was in Burnout, actually. Which is a fun game. It really is. Ow, crap. Although, didn't like the only Burnout game that came out for PC was Paradise, which is a bit unfortunate. Oh, nice. Well, that was close. I almost lost a Death Defiance, actually. Ooh.
See you soon. I salute you, Uncle Poseidon. Your strength and confidence inspire me, and you accepted me as part of the family without question.
Oh.
It means a lot.
Oh, nephew, but you needn't shower me with offerings and praise, you know. Why, I have no need of showering at all. I want the sea itself to do with as I please.
Wow.
Oi, nephew. It's my understanding you've been blessed already by one of my other nephews, Ares. As you can see, not all of us are cut from the same cloth. And thank the fates for that.
Okay, let's see. Special damage. Boiling point. What is this one?
It's high tide. Dead.
Yeah, that was actually kind of brilliant. I can't exactly remember which Burnouts I played. I think I have played Burnout Revenge. I have played Paradise. Oh. And I remember when it played the Guns N' Roses song, like the Paradise City. I remember my mom just said that sounded like, just like screaming, and I was just like, what? It's Guns N' Roses. Which is kind of weird. Usually it's the parents who would know that music.
Hello, Hermes. Time to go.
Like, I just find that kind of funny. It's just a funny memory. Demeter and Ares.
One of them's going to be mad.
Oh, yeah.
Offend me, and I'll drain the last traces of color from those cheeks of yours.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Demeter.
I don't know what's going on, but I am out. 1, in pain, and 2, dealing damage. And isn't that what counts? Ow, 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 ow.
Won't regenerate you.
Oh! Yep, that's one did Defiance.
Oh, that hurt, damn it.
Yes, it did. No, you don't. Another wave? What the hell? Demeter is really mad. Okay, that should be it. Ooh, that was intense.
Next time, young Zagreus, perhaps I'll take every last bit of warmth you've left down there.
Okay.
Ice cold.
Yeah. I'll have to do Charon.
I'll pay for that.
Your coachman there is a reliable deliverer of death, it seems. And that makes 3 of us, I think.
Nice. Yeah, how about impending doom?
Power of Olympus.
Hey, Charon. Ah, what a bro. Having my primary attack boon be common is... Ooh, it kind of hurts, but...
Asterius and I shall smite you back into the lowest depths of hell.
Okay. Ow. I still got a Death Defiance. Whoa! When Theseus said now, he sounded like different. That was weird. Yes, I do. It's called dodging. And hiding behind pillars. Excuse me. What? Oh, there they go. Ow, ow. Haha! Nice dodge on my part.
You and me, King.
Thank you. He actually complimented me.
There is no greater pleasure than to send my spear straight into you and back, demon. Witness the power of the gods.
Oh, yeah. Athena. Oh, come on! There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna need all the ambrosia I can get. Oh.
Just shut him up. Very nice.
Oops, sorry. Forgot to say thank you to my shade.
It's about to be harder to escape than that.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Should be coming useful. That's cold. If I were a Satysack, where would I be?
Ares. I'll go with Ares first. Since now each of these little rooms count as an encounter for the rare crop, yeah. I should be getting heroic pretty soon. Goes from common, rare, epic, heroic. So like 9 encounters. Shouldn't be bad at all. Oh, that is a big ol' Yeah, I think that is also one of the, yeah, that's the one that's getting upgraded.
Trying to deal with Father's pest problem, I guess.
Ah, poop. Yeah, yeah, I was trying to lead it into the, saw blades. Oh, poison. And poison again, I'm a dummy. Oh, I'm fine.
In the name of Hades. Alright.
Ooh. I'll do that one.
Got to find something for Cerberus.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, poo. We're running away from the giant spinning blades of death.
Not now.
Oh, ow. Got hit by that trap. That hurt. Kind of feel bad for that snake stone. Ooh, hey, heroic. Oh, it's here.
It's already.
Yeah.
Hear me on my authority.
Might as well.
Oh, what's in this stuff?
Things that heal.
This can get me out of here. Want something to eat, boy? Huh?
Yeah, I remember that. That is a common thing in like some, like fiction, where healing potions just taste awful. I mean, makes sense. A lot of medicines in real life taste really bad. Oh yeah, I remember. I had to take a pill or something. I can't remember what it was. And it literally made me gag. I almost threw up. Because it was just so bad.
No way. I can use this.
It was disgusting. It was really big too, so I'm normally fine with taking medicine. Like taking pills and such, but that one, I can't remember what it was. But it tasted horrific. That's not very nice, Zagreus.
That's good.
Ooh, fishing. Okay, don't mess this one up. Me. Now? Oh!
Got away.
I messed it up. Good job, me.
Maybe this way. It's no use.
Please stop reminding me of Sonic 06, Zagreus. It's no use. Yeah, the boss battle against Silver. Yeah, he could actually infinite you if he catches you when you're right above him. Then he'll just throw you right above himself. Then, yeah. Bonk.
No use.
And then, quit it, Zagreus. And then when he comes back, ooh. Then when you fall back, because of, well, gravity. You'll be close enough to him for him to grab you again. And it's an infinite loop and you'll die. kind of brutal. When I say kinda, I mean very.
Before I leave.
The thing about me, nephew, is I get along with everybody here. A skill apparently that's rather rare. Take my niece Artemis, for instance. Can't ever take a simple jest at all. You won't easily attract a mate with such a sour look about you, girl.
Oh. Whoa.
Wouldn't that be such a pity, Uncle Poseidon? I wonder what could be the cause of this sour look that I perpetually have up here. Maybe Zagreus knows.
See exactly what I mean, nephew.
Interesting. Huh. It's a duo, so I'll take it. Eh, might as well. Let me deal extra damage with the, with that Daedalus upgrade I got. Although, since it's a flat damage bonus, it probably would be a lot better with Aspect of Zagreus. You know, the base 15% extra attack speed. And movement speed, but that's not important right now. Not important to the conversation, I mean. Ow. Yeah, spawning a second projectile with Blade Rift is pretty brutal. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's a lot of projectiles. Yeah, I did not really get a lot of primary attack support. But that's okay, I guess. Got a solid amount of cast support, which is really good. Bonk.
Won't miss a couple coins.
Wonder how freaking rich Charon is now.
Joyfully, the Hound of Hell.
Except another cedar sack. Yeah. Stuffed with food. No. Yeah, you have 2 Death Defiances, and my damage should be pretty solid, so should be able to do it. Hopefully. And if there's an efficient spot up here, please don't mess this up, me. I've just been not doing good with those today.
Been waiting long?
Doesn't seem to be one. Oh well.
Come, show me everything you've learned of how to fight.
Okay.
Observe.
Yeah, my damage is really solid. Oh! Oh, that really hurt. I like how freaking slow those skulls are. It's kind of great. Ow! Yeah, I know, right?
To handle this yourself.
Picked up their scent.
No. Okay. Didn't use a Death Defiance in the first form. I remember being so excited for finally being able to beat that first form. I was like, yes, I did it, and then he regained all his health and got even more aggressive. And I was like, oh.
Damn it.
Oh. And then I died. And lessons were learned. Oh, lasers? Yeah. That wasn't too bad. More lasers. Oh, I need to be careful because of the, there we go. Ah. Okay, last form. Last phase. Whatever you want to say.
Die already.
No, I don't wanna. More bots. Oh, that was dodged. Fair enough. Ow, 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 ow! Yeah, I failed that one. Oh well. Bonk.
For a student of Achilles, I feel that you surpassed even his skill by now.
Oh wow. Thank you.
Get you yet.
Say hi to Hypnos for me.
That is such an asshole thing to say.
Hades.
Middle management cutter. Okay. Time blood, hell yeah.
Having achieved his goal, the Underworld Prince discovers that the mortal realm is utterly bereft of the life-threatening excitement to which he has grown accustomed, and the lack of anything of note to do, the sheer mundanity, results in this.
Oh, he got bored to death. He's like, oh crap, this is so boring. Boring. No, no. Oh, that's great.
Thank you, thank you.
They won't catch me sleeping on the job again.
Okay.
He's done it, Cerberus.
Oh, wow. He sounded semi-sarcastic in that one.
Voided the contract with our court musician. Used your own authority against me.
Yes.
So what if I did? Just gives him a bit of a break from time to time. He's still your court musician, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
He is. And he knows better than to undermine me, I think. Though I suppose the Queen would take your side that he has paid his dues in full by now.
He has.
You have done well.
Thank you.
Nix, have you seen Charon lately? Everything alright with him? I can never tell how he's doing.
Yeah.
Charon and I have not lately taken opportunities to correspond. But he has always been among the least dependent of my children, other than perhaps only the fates. This much I know and can assure to you. He always is content to steer his boat.
I suppose you were the one to thank for his assistance when it comes to selling me his wares and such.
No, he is the one to thank. Do not mistake his lack of speech for lack of cleverness. He serves this house as I do, but he does not answer to me.
Makes sense. I mean...
Doesn't answer to me either.
No, he doesn't. A diamond for 100 gems? Hell yeah, I'll take that offer.
That's too good a deal to pass up.
Yeah, I know, right?
Just what I was looking for. Let's have that nectar.
Where did I get all those keys? Ooh, 3 ambrosia, wow.
I got you more ambrosia, Dusa, and I hope this is okay. I figure maybe you could use this for the lounge, special events, guests, that sort of thing.
I'm sorry that I flew away last time you brought me something like this, Prince. I mean, Zagreus. It's really strange for me to call you that. When I started here, they told me not to even speak with you, and
Oh,
now,
wow.
here we are.
Yeah. Huh.
Well, look, if I listened to everything I was told, my life would be a lot different and a lot worse off, I think. So, who cares what anybody says? I enjoy your company.
Oh.
And I enjoy yours, too. It wasn't long ago that I was just a lonely Gorgon head all by myself in the big underworld, looking for steady work. And then I heard about the opening here in your father's house. Well, I got it. It seemed too good to be real, and then there was you.
I remember when we first met. You were carrying 3 bowls for Cerberus and bumped right into me. I went flying, but you cleaned up half of it before it hit the ground, and flew away before I got you.
Oh.
I thought I'd never see you again.
I was so embarrassed. And worse, I thought I was done for here. But I got another chance. That was your doing, wasn't it?
Oh.
You've been looking out for me all this time. That's so sweet of you. I don't know how to thank you. I better put this in Persia away for safekeeping, okay?
See you, Dusa.
Oh. Yeah, one more. There you go.
Here, Meg. Contraband. I wish I could do over how we started.
I, too, wish for a lot of things. Unfortunately, there's no unraveling the fate's patterns. We can learn from our mistakes or keep repeating them. That's it.
What if I've learned from my mistakes? Have I ever done anything to hurt you since we've been like this? Discounting the unavoidable.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Exactly, I was about to say.
There's nothing you can do to hurt me, Zach. It's just a question of whether you're worth my time.
Well, am I worth your time then, Meg?
Oh.
You know, let me get back to you on that. I need a little time to think it through.
Fair enough.
Take all the time you need.
Okay, one more.
Should check the garden.
Oh, hey. Here you go.
Thank you very much, my son. You know, gift-giving customs of the underworld are just so much more straightforward than the complicated social graces of Olympus.
If there are other ways of showing one's appreciation than with nectar and the like, well, they must pale in comparison, I'm sure.
This garden may not have all the varieties available up on the surface, though it's coming along rather nicely, I should say.
Oh, there's a little bit of echo.
And it smells fresh, too.
I just noticed that. There's a little bit of echo to the voices here. Probably one to mine as well, because they don't really have a proper audio setup.
Just a moment, lad. That look. I think I know it all too well. Things getting complicated for you lately, then?
Well, you know, just the usual struggles of battling toward the surface, generally to some ignoble death. Though, wait, you mean between me, Meg, and Thanatos, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
If I may presume a bit, I gather that they share by now the feelings that you have for each of them. Each in their respective way, of course. If you love them, one, the other, perhaps both. I mean, you're gods. Follow your heart.
Whoa, just a moment there. I mean, I suppose you're not presuming much at all. Follow my heart, though. Where?
Wherever it should lead. That's how it works. Yours to decide when you've gone as far as you ought, and cease with the lavish gifts. No need to send the wrong impression, and there's nothing to be gained from such an empty gesture anyhow, right?
Right. You're right, Achilles.
Hey, doggy.
Cerberus is uninterested in conversing at this time.
Oh. Oh well. Yeah, let's turn up the heat.
Something inevitable I can do.
Inevitable I can do, wow. That's also kind of funny. Ooh.
Just need to keep at it.
Oh, yeah, you see this skull? Yeah, it's like a Cyclops skull. I think this was from a misunderstanding of an elephant skull, I think? Huh. I think that's what it was. And wasn't a unicorn based on a miscommunication of the description of a rhinoceros or something? can't remember. I don't really know exactly.
Let us resume court.
The wretched broker did it.
Yeah, it's not really something I can remember.
About time you showed up.
Oh, hey, here you go.
You know, Skelly, I still cannot entirely get over that whole permanently kill you stunt you pulled on me. You had me deeply worried for a while, all for just a laugh.
Yeah, that's right. Not exactly much to do here, in case you hadn't noticed recently. Good thing I'm able to stay occupied with intellectual pursuits.
That's what you call it, then? In any case, I did want to make sure. You sure that you're alright having to stand around like this?
You kidding, pal? This is the life. Imagine getting paid to stand around and being pals with you.
Well, great, I guess.
Hey, he's got a point. Yeah, Bond Forge with Skelly.
Skelly, is it really true you don't want to talk about how you got here? Just curious who you used to be, what you were like, your real name.
Hey, what makes you think this isn't my real name, pal? I'm offended.
Hey, he's got a point.
Sorry, what I meant was, I was just interested to get to know you better, after all you've done to help. Anything you can share? Trade you for a detail about me.
Well, all right. I was once a commander of men. Name of Skelemius, captain of the Cretan Second Fleet, sailing on Athens under King Minos. We were unstoppable. But then one day, one wrong turn, and we sailed straight into the waters of Charybdis.
Oh.
Skelly, that's incredible. So then, you and your crew, you perished at sea?
Boy, yo, you are something else. You know? Skelemius stuff. I could have had you eating out of my hand for days.
Oh, I get it. You got me. Fine then, Skelemius, but I don't appreciate the trick.
Oh.
But I do.
Oh, that's great. He seldom get along, he's too talkative. Okay, how many more? 2 encounters for the caller. Oh, okay.
I'm asking for it.
Ooh, a hammer. You know, I would normally get the hell out of this one, but with Aspect of Arthur, it's just too slow. I'll do this one as a fated choice.
My blade grows stronger.
Oh, I didn't see that little bomb throwing thing. Huh, interesting. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, that one's level 3 now. Ah! Jerk. I'll heal that up quickly anyway. Huh? Oh, it was the column that broke that, triggered the trap.
Excellent.
Come on, give me a boon. This is a bit silly. Ugh. I mean, the health is nice, but... Ow!
Can't.
Wait, do I not have backstab? I do, but... Oh, there it is. I guess his back technically wasn't towards me? I don't know.
That's life.
The EDF are proud of never showing their back to the enemy. I think that was the voice line. Yeah, then I always, like, as a joke, a pretty bad joke, honestly, would just look at the soldier that said that and go, huh? With my back towards the bugs. It was a stupid joke, but I liked it. Doomstone.
Let's go, Doomstone.
Ow.
Despite whatever difficulties you've encountered,
My mouth is a bit dry.
and again you have never yielded. I must admit, your strength of will is quite inspiring, for even I have doubts from time to time.
Oh.
It's all the clearer to me why the goddess Nyx spoke so highly of you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll go with this one. Oh. Ooh, I can give her ambrosia now.
Looks clear.
Ooh, Sisyphus. I'll go with him.
Tim, Baldy.
There you go.
I'm really very flattered, Highness. You didn't have to get me anything. I mean, your company's more than enough for me.
Oh.
I figured you could do with something more than that this time around, good sir. Hey, sir. I've always wondered, what were you like back when you were alive? Were you always this wise?
Might surprise you, Highness. I've a bit of royalty in me myself. Not on your level, mind, but I was very much a king. Though, I'll be honest, I wasn't much of a good man.
Huh. I thought I sensed the royalty in you. Although I can't imagine you as anything besides the gentleman I know you for, my friend.
Yeah.
Well, that is awful kind of you to say. Though I would like to think my punishment here wasn't without warrant. At least I've had a lot of time to think it through.
Yes, he has. Go for the darkness.
Sure thing.
Cheers, mate.
More nectar.
Think you'll go all the way this time?
Oh. Yes, you think he'll go all the way this time, Boldy? Maybe. Maybe. There sure is a lot of these Skeleton heads. There you go. Oh! I was hoping the explosion would take care of him, but nope, it was me. Unfit. Those darn pots.
Just what I need.
I'll take the monies.
Stop him, Riches, now.
Oh. Beautiful.
They have their chance.
Can't do that.
Lost 44. Not bad.
You bear the blessing of Athena, yes? She would protect you from your enemies, whilst I would rather that you slay them and be done.
Yeah, he's got a point. Oh, actually, I'll be back. I just need to get a drink of water. I'm sorry. I'll be back. Sorry about that. I also went and used the restroom.
Let's see what else.
Also, yeah, what Ares said is like why the why tank armor in RuneScape is just not that good. Because it's better to like defeat the enemy faster than to take less damage from the enemy. Because if you do it faster, the enemy attacks you less overall anyway.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
I'll take the life affirmation.
The power of the gods.
Yeah, it's like, oh my gold, but let's take the symphony. Yeah, I was right. Zer.
You really did say murder, sir, didn't you? That's progress. Zagreus. I'm Zagreus. I'm not a murderer. Can you say Zagreus?
Well, she's improving. Also, I just did like 600 damage with one of those slices. Yeah, this is brutal. Yep. It's a lot of damage. Oh, she almost said it.
Hope she won't be back anytime soon. Achilles thinks that I'm the god of blood.
Hmm? What? Oh, here. Oh, hmm? Where? Oh, here? Where, I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know where it said that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. I was just, like, scanning through him. And he said, Achilles thinks I'm the god of blood. But yeah, that's the, that's what it was.
Thanks. Should help.
Yeah, I brought up earlier that he's the god of something.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna... Oh. Let me check it again. Oh, so yeah, fishing spot. Oh, here we go. My thought is that the Master's son must be the god of blood, of life, thus they are inexorably drawn. Yeah.
Fish.
Got it.
Whoa, a flame eater.
My first like actual catch of the day. That's embarrassing, because I've just been messing up bad. Could that be a word I could use? Also, that is actually kind of a cool thing to pause on. Floundering? Yeah, and flounder is a fish. So hey, it's a pun. Oh. Yeah, I looked up the quote, Achilles thinks I'm the god of blood, and I found it. It had to do with Thanatos. So I found the quote, yay. Great for me. Ow!
Lifeless wretches hot and bothered going all out, all because of that forced overtime condition of his. Isn't that right, cuz? Well, if they're interested in getting things done quickly, I'm sure you can oblige them in a bit.
Hell yeah.
What else we got?
Come on. You want the bonus wealth instead of the attack speed. I mean, the money is always nice to have. Yeah. Oh! Elon. I don't really need it, but hey, it helps.
I guess.
Oh, Aphrodite. And the power couple.
The Mega Gorgon.
Ah! How much if I summon Dusa here? Ah, none special, huh? Oh well. Ah!
A little birdie told me recently that you and Mago the Fury, why, you've grown quite close. Now
Oh.
do be careful around her. And try not to get attached there,
Okay, I don't get it, but okay.
Like none of these.
How about different league, actually? Since I'm getting very up close and personal with enemies.
More wave makers?
Oh, hello. Ow. Fire hot. Yeah, I remember there was an episode of Futurama where that happened. It was like the day the Earth turned stupid or something. Can't remember.
Good enough to eat.
Why not? Oh, that was awesome. Just ended with a big old slice. Hitting multiple enemies, I mean. Freaking jerk just jumping behind me to avoid that big old slash. Nice. Charon or... I'll go with the Centaur Heart. Oh. Right before the boss, huh? Fair enough. You know, I didn't really watch Futurama as much as a lot of other shows. So I remember some things, but not too many things, if that makes sense. Well, actually, yeah, it's a relatively simple sentence that I normally, relative to other things I say. Ugh. A lot of magma. Ow. Slice. Ow. Like with Futurama, I do remember, like the, what do they call them? Poppers? I can't remember. I remember that episode. I remember... Oh, hello. Yeah, I can barely remember much. Oh wow, I couldn't even see his health bar. Oh, one moment. Oh, my control's still vibrating.
Good, no more heads. This bounty's mine.
I remember the episode with the dog that was really sad. Never got into Futurama. I remember it being really good. I just
should be useful.
Can't really remember much.
That's it for us. Courtesy of the Pact.
But yeah, don't worry about it, Tats. They are making new episodes at some point, I think.
Another day or night in paradise.
Which I think is a bit because the show ended gracefully. I mean, it's not like it turned out like The Simpsons that just keeps going on and on, way past its way more than its welcome. I mean, way past its prime, I should say, and I mean way past its prime. Oh, here you go.
Whenever I encounter you, Uncle Poseidon, my spirits lift, and I feel there must not be anything that can stop me. I only wish we met sooner, though I'm grateful to have met you at all.
I thought I told you, nephew, not to make such offerings to me. I probably forgot. Or getting you mixed up, perhaps, for I have many other nephews thanks to Zeus. Any one of them as much as you.
Many other nephews thanks to Zeus. That's a great line. Oh wow. Oh, that's good. That is really good. Oh, one moment. That's a great line.
little Hades. It can only mean we share a deep connection, don't you think? I with my power over the entire vastness of the seas, and you with the power to ensnare a hapless fish with but a flick of the wrist.
I'll do the dash.
Felt that.
Ooh, hey. Ooh, might as well get the healing.
Get your hands off my trophy.
Mine. Ah. There we go. Probably lost a lot of them. Yeah, that was a lot of health. That went down. Oh. I'll go for the key. Just for a reroll, I guess. I realize I am losing a lot of health here. I am playing overly aggressive, but that's what I find fun. It's like I'm a freaking enemy in Elden Ring. Wow, those enemies are incredibly aggressive. They really are. It's a bit ridiculous. Oh, like the Fanged Imps? Yeah, they are ridiculously aggressive.
Show yourselves.
Rune Bears to the hand spiders. Forgot what they were called officially, but you know what I'm talking about if you played Elden Ring. You definitely know what I'm talking about if you played Elden Ring.
All set.
I'll do the more dash charges. Ow! No one revives. Oh, maybe this one? Nope. Haha! No one.
I'll keep my soul for now, thanks.
Urge to kill, I guess. Hammer. Oh yeah, my main attack can reflect. Forgot about that. Also, I like how I reflected right when the little splitter exploded. Just too slow for the health bonus.
Deadlier than ever.
Patroclus. Patroclus.
I felt nothing.
I'm sorry.
I heard you vanquished Theseus however many times of late. Or someone matching your description has, stranger. Almost had to laugh when I heard that. No, I suspect he hasn't learned a thing.
No, he has not. He really hasn't.
What, you know him? Though, yes, he does seem rather set in his ways. Convinced himself that I'm some sort of demon from the lowest depths. Which, well, it's partly true, I guess.
Yeah.
You're quite notorious around these parts. The tales of your father's monstrous son kept under lock and key within his house. Fear and ignorance make for great stories, no?
Huh. Yeah. So that's the story that went around? Huh.
Thanks a lot.
Then very well.
I'm the terrifying leader of the Underworld Sun that I have to be kept locked up. Huh, interesting. No wonder why they think I'm some kind of demon. Quit moving around, you jerk. There we go. Ooh, double boon. Hell yeah. I've been not getting a lot of boons this run.
The gods want me to choose.
Yes, they do. Sure, why not?
And here I was beginning to think that we had something special going, no? Look here, little godling. Let me save you lots of future suffering. I happen to be the jealous type.
Adept either way, I guess.
I remember the first time I encountered this Trial of the Gods thing. It was someone and Aphrodite. I picked the one that wasn't Aphrodite, and I died, actually. Yeah, and there's like there's an overlay of the god that you ticked off. Saying something, I can't remember. It's been ages.
There's no common sense with love, godling, so why don't we pretend your indiscretion there did not occur?
How about a different set of choices?
Oh, I'll take that one. Oh, no, this one. Ooh, Poseidon. Oh.
In the name of Hades.
I'll do the rupture.
You face the champion and me. Ready yourself.
Okay. Yeah, rupture is much more useful against bosses. Ow. Yes. Thank you. Ah, poo. Good job. Wow. That's the cue that they will do like the massive AoE attack. But yeah, he hit a pillar and just couldn't pathfind away directly to Theseus. That's funny. Oh, poo. My goodness. That shield is annoying as hell. That's why that's there anyway. Oh boy. Oh, beautiful. What does that mean anyway? A man who behaves in a dishonorable or contemptible way. Oh, fair enough.
What a loudmouth.
Yeah, it was.
Thank you for your support, my shade.
Oh, that was rough.
Already made it that far, have you, boy?
Yes.
One more stop. There.
Temple of Styx time.
Thank you, mate. The strength of the centaurs. Where to? Here goes.
Ah, I'm poisoned.
Farewell. No use.
Yeah, Rupture, to deal damage, requires them to move around. It's kind of like, Bloodseeker's Ultimate? I can't remember what his name was from Dota 2. I remember I played as him sometimes. I only really played bot matches though. I just don't want to bother with playing against humans. And yeah, if there's enough enemies with low enough health, you just move so fast. It's kind of great. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Right next to good old Cerberus. Oh! That was fast.
I win this round, fish.
Hell yeah.
Should check this way.
Oh, I think I missed the money pot. Nah, well. It'll be fine. Have fun with that blade. A lot of poison around. And I'm poisoned. And wow. Okay. That was rough. Just shoving him around. Bonk. That should deal with them. Yeah, it did. Oh, wow. 2 duos. Okay. We can take a screenshot of that, actually. There we go. And I'll get the, Fated Choice. Can't afford it yet. Oh. Rank up on the backstab. And initial hit as well, but backstabs are much more common. Well, I mean, both of those you can do to most enemies anyway. Ow.
I hate this stuff.
Man, I'm taking a lot of damage. Oh, hey.
Good. Power of Olympus.
Honestly, I might as well just get the pomegranates.
Business.
Ooh, attack speed, hell yeah. Much better. Anything else? Why not? I'll go for, Athena.
Not now.
And a poison. Not anymore, I'm not. Haha. Let me guess. Giant Satyr? I guess we'll see in a minute. Oh, no. Giant rat. Ah, crap. Oh, beautiful. Oh, ambrosia. Here you go.
I know this ambrosia originated on Olympus, Lady Athena, though through its long voyage to these depths I trust its savor is more worthy of your grace. No one's ever had a greater cousin, and I'll never forget what you've done for me.
Zagreus, when Nyx revealed herself to me and I first learned of you, I saw it as an opportunity to bridge the great divide between Olympus and your father's realm.
Ooh.
But having had all these glimpses into who you are, it is an even greater honor to have forged this partnership with you.
Nice.
In the name of Hades.
This one, I guess.
Had quite enough here, thanks.
Don't really know what it does. I might as well just move on.
After deliberating briefly.
Thank you.
Now is your chance.
I'll be right with you, Father. got here as quickly as I could.
You are predictable in your arrivals here. Less so during the fight itself.
I mean, the fight is pretty predictable on my end. I just spam attack. Ah. Oh, well, I actually, like, scratched my head there with my right hand and was able to bring it back just in time to dodge that attack. That's awesome. Ooh, that was an awkward sentence. Ah, poo. Oh, there he is. Oh, crap. Yeah, I still have 2 Death Defiances, so I'll be fine. Oh, crap, his shield dude. Oh, nope, just a bow dude. Okay. Guess I missaw. Instead of miss here, missaw. Wow, I'm weird. Ah, come on. There we go. Second form. Haha, brilliant dodges on my part. Although I think one of those was a dodge, or you know what I mean. It was an RNG dodge. Oh! I have no clue what happened there, but I did not get hit at all. That was awesome. Oh, ow! Well, I have literally 1 health left. If I win like this would be, like, such a flex. Oh, no, I don't. Nope. Ow! Oh, I did it.
I failed you again. How?
Death Defiance OP. And, aspect of, Arthur.
Such strength.
Oh. Hell yeah. That's it.
The often patient Zagreus appears to take repeated deaths in stride. And so, here comes another one for him.
That's a great line.
Please, everybody, hold your applause.
I'm up. I was just resting my eyes. You won't tell anybody, right?
There you are.
Just please be careful where you go after you eat all this time, okay, Serby?
No.
You've always been there for me, boy.
Ah, here you go.
Hey, Orpheus, mate. I have something good for you right here. Ambrosia, all the way from the surface. I want you to have it.
Ah, but this is splendid, Zagreus. And I must say, apart from my Eurydice, I've never felt as strong a bond of kinship as with you.
You're too kind.
You are home.
Yes.
Hey, Orpheus, you're back. How was your trip? I hope it was all right.
It was more than all right, my friend. Why, it was positively inspirational. But I've returned as promised to this house. My love is there, whilst my responsibilities are here.
You sound despondent again, mate. You must wish you were there right now. I'm sorry you had to come all the way back.
Oh, on the contrary, Zagreus. It dawned upon me that having some distance between my responsibilities and my domestic life, why, it is not so bad. Besides, Charon makes travel to and fro quite simple for me, really.
What a bro.
Great to hear it. I can only imagine.
Oh, hey, Cerberus got it.
Excellent work, Cerberus.
Good doggy.
I'll take it. I need more chthonic keys for this.
There you go.
You can have these, Chef.
Keys and gems.
Seems fair enough.
What happened here? Has anyone seen my son? I've been looking all over. Cause of death, heart failure. Oh, poor guy.
Fair and square.
Let me see. Yeah, still Sisyphus I need. And Persephone I need to give, Nectar to. But yeah, I think I'm done with Nectar, actually. Yeah, I think I'm done with Nectar. So I might as well just get a diamond.
I'll buy that. The Olympians can't really see me, can they, Nyx? I mean, not very well. I get that they can sense details here and there, but they don't know the full extent of what's going on. Are we really so far beyond their influence?
You are enshrouded from them, child. For your own benefit and theirs. They know as much as necessary to assist. And I trust they shall, for as long as you require. They are bound to one another as family. And they know that you require aid. Do not be too prideful to accept.
I won't.
Expensive.
It's a deal. Here's the gemstones, then. Here you go. Here's the gemstones. I could use that.
Yeah, I'm mainly just going for the diamonds.
Fair trade. I'll have that nectar. Seems like a good deal.
Oh, there she is. Here you go.
Oh, this is wonderful, except I'm racked with guilt for having nothing much to give you in return. You never even got a mother's love from me.
It's not your fault, you didn't know.
Please don't say that. It's just a gift, all right? Besides, can't we start now?
Oh.
Mother and son type things, if you would like.
I'd like that even more than this fine nectar, Zagreus.
Oh.
So, Mother, all the pomegranates around here, those are your doing?
Not a lot of fruit trees take to this environment, my son. Though there's something about pomegranates. Maybe it's that their seeds so resemble the gemstones your father liked so much. Or that they don't need much water.
Fruit trees, huh? I grew up around all these poms and never thought much of it. Are there many other types of fruit trees on the surface, then?
Yes, a lot.
Well, I suppose there are a few. But I like pomegranates most of all.
I don't like pomegranates at all. I brought this up a lot, but I myself really don't like them. The smell is just too much for me.
It's something.
Yes, it is. Just keep at it, Zagreus.
Getting there?
Yes.
Darkness give me strength.
Hey, lad. You're getting somewhere with that codex, lad. I'm pleased to see it. My duties to the house have meant that lately, I can't travel quite as much as once I did.
I'll try to travel for the both of us, Achilles. I've seen so little other than these walls. Say, Father, back when you drew lots with your brothers and wound up with the underworld, rather than the heavens or the seas, which would you have claimed, if the choice was yours?
Interesting
I
question.
do not deal in hypotheticals, boy.
Oh.
Each realm has its host of unenviable problems. You have never experienced the cold and sobbing sea, or the blinding heights of Olympus. I have, and I assure you, you're not missing much.
Didn't you try to leave the underworld yourself at some point? You once gave me that impression. I always thought it was because you hated it here.
I hate not having any choice.
Oh, yeah.
Enjoy the freedoms that you have. As you grow along in years, you gain more burdens and responsibilities, until they bind you.
Oh.
Can't wait.
Oh, interesting response. Oh, hey, Dusa. Hello?
Something
okay.
smells good.
Okay, let's just, practice a little more.
Practice, practice.
Yes. That's what I said. Yeah. Oh, hey, Skelly.
Skelly, I'm serious. You really won't tell me anything about you. You're just going to leave me to speculate forever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. I love it. Actually, I might as well try to level this up with the
Should help me gain more dominance.
yeah, with the rifle.
It's reloaded.
Let me change up my build a little bit.
This one then.
The backstab is nice. I'll keep with the backstab. Yeah, I could just like quickly equip all of them. Like only go through one zone with each, but I am going to try to level all of them up to level 3. Oh. Huh. That's not that far of a distance. Okay. Yeah, that's relatively close. Yeah, let's pump those numbers up.
Never felt so alive.
Yeah. Okay, so 16, so 2 more. And middle management. Oh, 16! Yeah, if I survive this, or escape this, I'll unlock that second statue.
Again.
The fear of death keeps mortals well in check. You'd best learn to fear something yourself, you hear me, boy?
Huh.
Fear is for the weak.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, that's, Achilles thing.
Dearest, if my perfectly developed senses are correct, then you appear to be quite smitten with the little Gorgon that you've met down there. Why, that must be adorable, if rather strange.
Oh, okay. Oh, hell yeah. Just start off with an awesome attack bonus. Ooh, I'll go with Chaos.
Might as well.
This run is looking solid already.
I sense that something is the matter, son of Hades. Speak then. What is on your mind? I can decipher some of it without your telling, but would rather hear it from you voluntarily.
Oh, that's nice.
Master Chaos, the goddess Nyx, she seems to want to speak with you again. I wonder, would you maybe contact her sometime? She seems convinced it is your move to make if you so choose.
Oh.
The goddess Nyx wishes to hear from me. Now that is unexpected, son of Hades. And I wonder if perhaps this is a jest of yours. Though your intentions evidently are sincere. Then I shall make no promises in this, except that I am considering the possibility.
Oh, okay. I'll go with this one.
It shall be done.
Thank you. Yeah, the increase in rarity of boons. Oh, where am I? Darkness or key? Darkness. Still need 800.
Ready for me?
The amount of darkness you need is 3142, which, like, apparently if you like mirror it and like in lead speak it says sail, but I myself thought it was reference to pi. It's rounded off 3.1415, and that 15 you round that 5 up to a 2, so 3.142. Like, that's what I thought it was a reference to, but the wiki doesn't say that at all, so I don't know. Kind of hard for me to determine intentions of developers without asking them, you know.
Oh. Chaos has been lifted.
Nice. I could get another thing of chaos, or Yarn of Ariadne. How about the yarn? Get a freaking awesome Athena rune. Or rune? What? Boon. Oh, they rhyme. That's why I got confused. And I was thinking, and I did talk about Elden Ring a little bit before. Yeah, my brain is freaking weird.
Remain relentless in your effort to escape, dear cousin. In spite of all our differences, perseverance is a quality we all possess.
Oh yeah. Ooh, hell yeah. Deflecting dash.
A palm of power.
Oh. Sure, why not?
Erebus, here I come.
I mean, if I take a hit, I'll be screwed, but...
What's all this?
How about a little contest, boy?
Yeah.
They want so much to scratch me.
It's like I'm herding sheep. Or, no. Herding zombies in Project Zomboid. There we go. Brilliant. Yeah, 50 health.
Short work.
Yeah, 50 health. It's like a double reward. It's really good. Yeah, the early game of this run is going fantastic. Ooh, fishing spot. Oh, I took a hit. Doesn't matter. I'll be fine. Oh.
Come, fishies.
Hell yeah. How? Two more. Haha, I was right. It was right in the second one. Oh.
Clear for now. Refreshing. You're nothing.
Just keep dashing into him. Ooh. Brilliant. Heron. Oh, I have like no money though. Yeah, I can't get anything. Oh well.
Oh, I didn't keep you waiting, ladies.
Oh, good. You ready, Megara? Tisiphone? Let's go.
Oh, that's a big old circle. Yes. And down she goes. Yes. Again.
I don't like her very much.
You withstood the combined might of the Furies.
Yes.
Up we go. In the bag.
All of them. I mean, I only have to deal with one of them. Well, this will help me beat the heat. That rhymed.
Ready.
Oh, Skull Crusher. Sniping's a good job, mate.
It's a curse, young Zagreus. Be thankful you're immune.
Oh.
You sprang from Nyx herself, or so I hear. I sprang from Thea, whoever she was. And I once bore a child, too. Long gone.
Oh.
Her mother's work. Isn't it such a waste?
That's depressing.
No thanks.
Oh. It'll upgrade it to be heroic, so, I guess.
Next island.
Eurydice.
Hey! Hey, listen here a moment, Hades kid. Look, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for bringing Orphe back to me again. And everything.
Oh, it's adorable.
Eurydice, you're more than welcome, really. You've helped me through the flames of hell time after time. Least I could do is coax old Orpheus out of his private pit of despair so you and he could set things right between the two of you.
No.
Well, you're a real sweetheart, hun. You'll still be seeing Orphe all the time around your house, but now I get to see him too. Nice having something to look forward to, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Bet someone out there feels that about you.
Oh, my.
Sure, here.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I can give it to her now.
Eurydice, I was thinking maybe this would benefit your culinary practice. Here, please.
Whoa, this is ambrosia. Hard to come by this stuff around here. You sure I can have this?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Least I could do for all your friendship and support. Always happy to hear your voice when I'm out here.
She does sing really good.
Thanks again. More bone rakers. Not a chance.
Yeah, I don't really care for the special attack of the rail. I just don't find it to be that good. It needs a lot of support, mainly. That's the main issue. They're just chilling. I'll go with Zeus. Oh. Power couple. Oh, just immediately teleported. Whoa. Wow, that hurt. Yeah, I need to be careful with that. Oh.
There goes the power couple.
Yeah, power couple, yeah.
King of the Olympians, Lord Zeus. Forgive this offer of ambrosia, for I know you have no limit of it there. But here it is the finest gift that can be given, and even still it isn't anything compared to all you've done for me. Thank you, Uncle.
Wow.
Now, nephew, you are most generous indeed in showing all this deference to me. But we must keep some distance, shouldn't we? Lest all the others here, why, they would be most jealous if they caught me playing favorites. Even though you are my favorite. Presently, at least.
Oh, wow, okay. Yep, bond forged.
My brave daughter Athena beat me to you this time, has she? No matter. With her blessing and my own, you shall be nigh unstoppable.
Awesome. Go for the 8, actually.
Thunder time. Beyond.
Yeah, I don't care for bombardment without any of the upgrades. Like the other weapons, specials, except for Coronoct, I can use them pretty well. I just typically don't. But this one, it's practically, it's just not, it's not easy to use, I'll say that. Yeah, I definitely need more health. Taking a lot of damage. Ooh. Mine.
Should help keep me going.
Okay, it's learning time. Flying learning time.
I see you regrew your neck.
Yes. Oh, vision spot. Excuse me. Ah. Oh, hello. Yeah, that keepsake from Orpheus. That's mainly why I'm trying to keep a lot of distance. I mean, also it makes him hard to hit me, but yeah. Oh, goodness, learn he can fly. He flies now? Wow. What a weird line in the sequels in Star Wars, because, well, yeah, they could fly before. There we go.
Bye for now, Lenny.
Come on.
Got it.
And next zone, Elysium.
Purge boons for coin. Done. Champions of Elysium, I've returned.
Hopefully I'll get Ricochet or Piercing. Either would be great. Ow. Ran out of ammo just when he got in range. That's annoying. I'll just take the rocket. Bonk.
Load it up.
It does make it usable, actually, but still.
Almost finished with these.
Oh, frickin' shrubbery.
He's trying to respawn.
Nice shrubbery. Not too expensive. Ah. Chaos, Palm, or Hammer. Look with Hammer. Oh, Thanatos. Nice.
It's been a little while, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has.
I only have a little time until my next assignment, but this shouldn't take too long.
Nice.
Here they come.
Right there. Well then, have at it.
Yes. I do that a lot. Ow. Yeah, I won anyway because, well, he is not going to be able to catch up. Ow. Oh, that hurt.
You're clear of him for now.
Hell yeah, ricochet fire.
Let's go, Exegriff.
Not bad, like. Here,
Thank you.
that's that.
Wish I could do that.
Yeah, I know, right?
Tell me, Short One, where is your own armored suit? I would prefer not to do battle against one who's ill-equipped.
I'm fine.
You know, my father keeps the dress code very strict down there in Tartarus. No armor in the house.
Yeah.
Try the stuff.
Dress code. I too follow a code, and it's a code that strictly states I cannot let you pass without a fight.
Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. He was really fast there. Yeah. Ooh, that was a dodge. Nice. Yeah, after this run, I will be heading off. Ah, you jerk! I took hit after the bell rang. What a jerk.
Hi, Aphrodite. An exchange.
Okay.
Heartbreak time.
Dream Maker.
More Strombos?
Ah, who did that song? Was that Pat Benatar? Ah, I can't remember. Oh, it was. Nice. Yeah, sometimes I do have trouble remembering if what band did what song. Especially with Aerosmith and AC/DC for some reason. Don't know why. I'll go with Hermes. Oh, I reflected an arrow back at him and killed it. Wow. Ah, thanks, shield dude. Shield generator. And it's gone. Oh, that was a lot of them. But I did it.
You've been ready for my pub, haven't you, cuz? Wonderful guy. Don't get to spend a lot of time together, though. You know how that is. Well, see ya.
Bye-bye, Hermes. Thanks for the help. Ooh, more times in a row. Nice. Ooh, Double Boon or Patroclus. Patroclus. I'll go with Patroclus, actually. I'll take his healing. I do need to have more conversations with him.
Never quite considered. You're related to the gods upon Olympus, aren't you, stranger?
Yes.
I should be far more careful around you.
Nah, you're fine.
What do you mean by that, sir? Though, yes, my father being who he is, it means I have a lot of uncles, cousins, and the like up on the surface there.
Well, you would be wise to watch yourself with some of them, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get on anyone's bad side if you can help it. Which, when I yet lived, none of us could.
Thanks.
Whatever suits you.
We'll go with the Nectar. Free palm.
Recharge already.
Nope, I don't know what happened there either. Even though I'm controlling him, I still have a hard time figuring out. Ow. It's just the kind of thing I just kind of do naturally. I don't really put much thought into it, I just do it.
What do we have here?
Your predicament has pulled our family together, united in a desire to assist you, cousin. Even those who typically do not think much of those other than themselves.
Oh, Aphrodite.
Oh, if only I had wisdom such as yours, Athena dear, so that I was more capable of picking up on subtle jabs and insults such as that.
Wow.
You're not fooling anybody with your feigned benevolence, you know.
The world is not all lies and deceit as you make it out to be, Aphrodite. Sometimes a lending of assistance is no more than it appears to be. Now either back up Zagreus or stand aside.
Okay. Do I even have any bonuses for striking foes from behind? Other than backstab? Because that is... I don't think parting shot is that... It doesn't seem to be that good.
Appreciate the backup.
I don't know, I'm probably misunderstanding something.
Come forth, blackguard, and you shall soon be crushed under the massive wheels of the finest chariot the world has ever known.
He's such a jerk.
You only have that chariot because of me, you know. It's all because of a condition of the Pact of Punishment.
Oh, yeah.
You did or earned, so drop the...
Oops, so drop the act.
What? You claim to be my benefactor, when in truth, you are my figuratively mortal enemy?
Figuratively.
Chariot equivalent to trample you.
Wow. Holy crap, look at him go. Ow. No fair, here's invincible. Darn that. Asterius has been pretty rude this run. First hitting me after the bell rang, and then just charging at me while invincible. Thank you. I forgive him, because he complimented me. What do you mean, we? He moves fast.
You have a lot of nerve, Hellspawn, but little else.
How'd that work out for you? Wow. Oh. Yeah, how'd that work out for you? That's what I said earlier, right?
Who's champion now? I dedicate this victory to you, good shade.
I like it.
A disappointing show from Theseus.
Yeah, basically.
I pray his ego will recover soon. Gods grant me a swift sack.
Nah, I don't care if it's swift or not. An extra 50 health. Ooh, my distant memory ranked up. Yeah, the more I go through these little tunnels, the more the keepsakes level up. Yes! I'm glad you agree, Zagreus.
No way.
Okay.
Not yet.
Oh, crap, the money. Ah, well. Ooh, giant rat.
Most gigantic vermin I have ever seen.
Yes, it is. Wait, did he see rat or vermin in the voice line? I don't know, I was busy talking. Oh well. I know the subtitle said vermin, but I thought I heard him say rat. And, oh, crap, another money pot I missed. Oh.
Fast this time.
Yeah, it really did.
In the name of Hades.
The attack speed is not... I don't think it helps with reload speed, so it's probably... I'm not going to bother with it. I'm just going to get some of that extra money, I guess. Come on. 2 more? Wow, I called it right there. That's awesome. Let's go, Demeter. Yeah, poison them both. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow, just immediately destroyed one of them. Oh, that's kind of funny. Wow.
Can't do that.
Oh, there they are. That was just bothering me. What the hell? Oh, that's a snake stone. I was just checking what the dismembery did now. Didn't know if it just outright went up by 10% or if it was like 5% or something. Because some keepsakes are doing that. Like, remember the plume, it went from 1.1, no, it went from 1 to 1.1 to 1.2.
In the name of Hades.
Oh, right.
Hey, got anything else?
I guess. Not really anything good.
In the Satyr hole. I'll take this one.
We cannot effectively communicate with Charon from Olympus, but he is amenable to certain trades and seems unfettered by your father's influence.
They don't care. Oh, I'll do this one.
All these tunnels. Try this way.
Let me guess. Giant satyr?
Not yet.
Okay, come on. Keep moving, keep moving.
No way. Can't.
Nope, giant, explosive dude. Oh, wait, there's a giant cicada here too, so I guess I was technically right. And that poison hurt a lot. Ah, come on! Oh. That was bad.
Vast riches.
That was really bad.
Should be able to
Oh, crap, another money pot I missed.
one sailor sack for one good boy. Tower of Olympus.
Hopefully I'll get to a well of Charon with some healing. What? Oh, the floor. It was like, nope, you've been doing this too long. Gonna poison you. How the hell did I just get reminded of Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver? Which it wasn't until I was an adult that I learned that it was an FMV game. Technically. Yeah. Where the tracks weren't like 3D tracks, it was a video playing. Which is probably why the that's a lot of lasers. Why the hitboxes of the track were kind of funky. Ah, hey, yes. Well, I have 2 death defiances. I'll be fine.
In the name of Hades. A boon for a boon.
They really want me to grab that, but I am not gonna.
Always a pleasure, Charon.
The fearsome Cerberus accepts the satyr sack.
That's a lot of S sounds there. And I'm kind of glad that the microphone they use is not really sensitive to sibilance. Yes, if mine is, this is a bit sadistic for me to say all the time.
You ready for another go?
Sorry about that.
Ah, there you are, boy. I was beginning to think I'd need a thicker cloak.
Oh, you jerk. Holy crap! That's a lot of damage. And I have a lot of mobility, so... Ow, poo! Hey, that's my line. Oh, wait, no, that's Sonic's line. Never really played a Sonic in Smash Brothers. Ah. Nice.
Enough of this. Come on. Blasted little. This is how Olympus is assisting our domain.
Yes. By continuously throwing thunder at you, or lightning. Thunder is the sound, lightning is the, very, very hot stuff. Oh! Crap. Oh, poo. Ow. Oh. There we go. I did it. And that's a 16 heat victory.
Why? I was much stronger once than this.
Oh.
I must go.
So, now we can reveal the second of Skelly's prizes. Yeah.
By my father's name.
No efficient spot. Oh well. I'll take the Titan Blood.
Just when his victory was all but certain, a fissure opens underneath the feet of the ill-fated prince, and from it vents a cloud of superheated water vapor. Steam, as it is known. And probably you know what happens next. No.
Wow, yeah, Steam happened and the game sold infinitely more. No, that's actually what happened. Once it came out on Steam, it sold brilliantly.
Did pretty well that time.
Yes, it did.
There you are.
Oh, hello. There you go.
Somebody raised you very well indeed, my son. Nyx, I suppose. I'll never be half the mother she is. She's done it for eons. While I'm only getting started.
Oh.
For what it's worth, I happen to think you're off to an excellent start. Nyx did teach me a lot. Achilles too, and father in a way. But there is no replacing your presence. I felt that before we ever met, and now I know for sure.
Oh.
Thank you, Zagreus. Let's hope you're right. I nurtured very many plants, at least. Of that I can assure you. Perhaps my gardening experience provided a bit of a head start on this whole mothering thing.
Maybe.
Perhaps I'm part plant.
Oh, that's great.
So Orpheus was finally able to reunite with Eurydice because of you, my son. Ah, I'm so glad. Your father's arrangement with him was quite severe. Though he did ask for a lot for a mortal soul to return to the land of the living.
Oh, yeah.
Is it even possible for father to return a mortal back to life if he so chose? Just by letting their shade escape or something?
Oh, I've no idea. Probably not. But we were so moved by Orpheus's plea and song that, well, I think your father took pity on him.
Wait, we were so moved? You were there when Orpheus came to try and rescue Eurydice.
Yes, yes, she was.
I was. Your father knew I loved their music. Imagine my surprise to see him as our court musician here.
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah. Yeah, that is part of the story.
The monster Cerberus sits vigilant atop his bedroll.
Such a good boy. Oh, what happened here? Well, I knew I had a 1 in 3 chance. Cause of death, poison mushroom. That's actually what happened to a friend of mine in Project Zomboid.
I hope you're ready for some more of the real thing there, Than, because I got you some and I won't be taking what is this, Zag, for an answer.
What is this? Come on already, Zagreus. Are you just messing with me now?
Yes.
How did you even manage to get more of this, much less decide to hand it off to me?
Older? No, I'm not. By ransacking my father's realm repeatedly, and it's because I like you, Thanatos. In case you still have some misgivings about that.
Uh-oh.
You like me, Zagreus? I never thought. I don't know why that sounds so strange coming from you, given everything that's happened as of late.
Yeah. Look, if you don't feel the same way about me at this point, I would rather know. Cease all these coy gift exchanges and all that.
I never said anything like that. You know what? There's a bunch of mortals I have to go fetch.
Oh.
Goodbye.
He's embarrassed.
Than, wait.
That's adorable.
Achilles, sir. There's something I've been wondering about your codex. The words are yours, and yet it's through my actions that I'm able to absorb them. Is that how mortal scriptures always work?
Ah. You have to understand, lad. I've been here in your father's realm for quite some time. My documented learnings became bound to me, much like the spear, you see.
Oh.
You can undo those bindings over time. Thus, my knowledge can be yours, whatever it amounts to.
I see. I think.
I don't see.
Your reports have been much more punctual of late, Hypnos. That is to be expected. However, the illustrated edges, a clever detail, ensures certain reports are easily procured from a stack of parchment.
Oh, he's actually praising him for it.
Oh, thanks, Master. Glad you like those. Ever since Thanatos made pretty clear to me I was about to lose my job, I started keeping a list of my own tasks, which I sort through each day, deciding on priority, estimating time to completion, cost-benefit analysis.
Wow.
Yes, well, certainly then you have a number of such tasks requiring your attention. Continue working diligently then.
Wow, yeah, he really improved.
Okay.
Orpheus is with Eurydice, I guess.
Oh, hey, Nyx.
Child.
Oh, sure.
Child, I know not exactly what you did, but I detected faintly an attempt by Chaos to reach out to me. A message merely at the edges of my consciousness, yet I felt certain it was there. But I could not discern it otherwise. What does Chaos want from me?
I think Chaos wishes to re-establish contact with you, Nyx. The two of you drifted apart from one another, so I think I can imagine. I lost touch with Thanatos a while, but that was nothing in comparison to this. Isn't this some way you can reconnect?
Now that the house is strong and this realm orderly, I do not know. But I shall think upon it, child. Leave me, please.
Okay.
What's cooking?
Hell yeah.
Alright then.
And the last one.
Hey Meg, you're off duty, aren't you? Look, I was just hoping you might want to split this with me. Best if I could find out there and I would give it all to you. It's just, maybe you wouldn't mind some company. From me.
No.
You sound a little tongue-tied, Zagreus. Just like you always used to around me.
Oh.
You're not exactly easy to approach, you know.
Oh!
So, how about it then? Care for a drink with me?
Open it up and we can go from there.
Nice. Time passes. Ooh.
You should have seen the look on your face. You act a lot more confidently now. I think deep down you're still that inexperienced little godling that you used to be.
And I think deep down you're not the heartless harbinger of retribution that you want for everyone to think you are.
Oh.
But I can keep your secret if you're willing to keep mine. What do you say?
That sounds an awful lot like blackmail, Zagreus. You'd stick to that with me.
Oh.
No, I was just... That's not what I meant at all.
I think she's just messing with you.
I just want to see you squirm.
Oh, yep, I was
For
right.
the company and for the drink. Guess I'll be seeing you around.
Nice.
Thanks.
Yep, bond forged. 2 Titan blood for an ambrosia. Ew. Yeah, I don't know about that. Where is Deuce anyway? Must not be here today. Oh well.
Is this all that the fates have planned for me? Decent.
How long does it take for this anyway? No clue.
Close enough.
Ooh, that sounded nice. Let me double check the wretched broker. Oh hey.
Good for Megara, I guess.
I appreciate it.
Oh. 2 diamonds for an ambrosia. So it's 1,000. It's 1,000 gems for an ambrosia. Or Titan blood.
You trying to fleece me here? Extra keys. Sure, why not? Could always use more keys.
So many keys.
I'll take that deal. Chthonic keys.
I mean, I do find a lot of gems anyway, so doesn't really matter.
I'll take it. Orpheus must be in Asphodel. What are these shades up to?
Oh, I found it. My only regret is not learning how to dodge spears. I wanted to share that with someone. But there it is.
There.
Yeah.
Hey, mate.
Less yakking, more smacking, boy.
Okay, well, I finished it, so unveil.
Oh, have I got something for you, boyo?
Finally did it. What do I get? The skeleton statue. I'm not surprised.
Because, pal, you are a discerning individual.
Ah, jeez.
Skelly, let me ask you something. Did you really commission 3 nearly identical statues of yourself to goad me into using the Pact of Punishment?
I am offended, pal. You haven't even seen the 3rd one yet, so how can you insinuate a thing like that? Maybe I was wrong about you.
Oh.
I thought you really were the one.
Oh.
You're only saying that to get me to apologize and try and unlock the last of your 3 identical statues, aren't you?
I would return those statues for a full refund right here and now, if I could move. And if there was a refund policy on them.
I guess they're stuck here then, just like we are.
Skelly's last limitations.
This one then.
32.
Are you serious?
32. Yeah, that's a bit ridiculous. Would I even be able to get to 32? Bloody hell.
That's as much heat as I can get from this.
Wow, okay. That'd be a lot. That'd be a lot of heat, but the problem is, that would suck.
Said our goodbyes already, pal.
Reloading.
Okay. Yeah, that...
I need to fire up the Pact of Punishment to reveal this.
Like, I did see this before, but it's still freaking hilarious.
I can't. Musical, right?
By definition. Oh, that's nice. Let me look it up. How long do you have to practice Hades? Oh, okay. So it's 210 total interactions. I don't know how many times I've done it.
Practice, practice.
No clue, but I'm probably close. Just keep at it, Zagreus. You can do it. I do want that ambrosia, though. Once I give it to Dusa, I will be getting it back, actually.
Okay. Need practice.
Mm-hmm. I actually don't think I've finished the practice on my main save file. Huh. I have to be close. I just wish there was something that kept count.
Getting there.
Yes. But yeah, this game is fantastic. There is so much to it. Many different builds you can try out and such. It's great. Now, I don't know why it's just taking so long between attempts.
Won't budge.
No, they won't.
It's never bedtime here.
Oh, that's a Gorgon skull. Huh. Weird. I think the snake hair would have more snake-like bones, but guess not.
Any better?
Yes. I'll go for another, like, 5 minutes or something. Because I do need to do this anyway. I don't need to, but I want to. But yeah, I hope everyone had fun with this. This last, like, 5 minutes is going to be boring. Oh well. Ooh, that's nice.
Cool, right?
Yes. Oh, thank you, Tats. I'm glad you had fun.
Okay.
Okay, it's one attempt every 6 seconds. So 10 attempts is a minute. About. So 10 minutes would be 60 attempts. Right? Wait, what? No. 10 attempts a minute. 10 minutes would be 100. 100 attempts. I'm a dummy.
Need practice.
Yeah, it is about 6 seconds. Sometimes I just get math involving minutes and seconds. Just get them confused, you know. I'll save. There we go.
That won't work here. Practice, practice.
Yep, just grinding it out.
Decent.
Yes.
Close enough.
I'm still at it.
Need practice.
Yeah, maybe something else will happen. Do I need to speak with Orpheus again or something?
Any better?
I already had the training and the tip, I think. I don't know if there's any other like conversations that I have to have with them.
Not quite there.
Hmm. Well, like 5 more attempts. Then actually I'll be hitting 3 hours according to the timer or something.
It's something.
Yeah, by definition. Yeah, yeah, just keep practicing. Practice makes perfect. But yeah, you may feel a bit demotivated that your own work may not be that good, but trust me, just keep at it. Humans, they are able to learn and grow and experience. And eventually, you'll just look back and be like, I put the work in, and I made something of myself.
Okay.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. Sorry, I got distracted by a little bit of a motivational speech there.
Come right back.
And, well, take care, everybody. That was fun.
All that damage? That was nothing, pal. Felt that one.
There you go. Okay, take care, everybody. It was fun. Okay. Have a fantastic evening, everybody. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you the story about my friend, how that happened. He was hungry, and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a calculated risk in eating these mushrooms. And then within a minute, he died. I mean, I did a similar thing with maggots in that game. I was like, geez, I'm getting hungry. I don't want to eat all my friends' I don't want to eat my friend's stockpile of non-perishable foods. So I'll just eat these maggots lying around. And then, well, I got sick and died. Well, the thing is, mine's a bit more understandable because the game outright didn't tell me that it was dangerous. Because the game typically does tell you if it's dangerous or not. So, yeah. Take care, everybody. Have a fantastic evening. I need to get some food. Yeah.